Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to be the first person to wish you Happy New Year, Happy 2025. How are you all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, my name is Tina Iso. I'm a content creator based in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. On here, I make videos on my lifestyle, family content, eating healthy, cooking healthy, as well as I change lives and I promote and protect life. That's I'm a licensed insurance agent here in Canada, as well as I'm a salad master consultant. That's cooking healthy and eating healthy and staying healthy. Everything that has to do with protecting life, bring it on. Okay, let's talk about it. Welcome back. So today is the first day of 2025. I just want to share with you guys a decision I took 3 years ago today, not knowing that God has another plan for me. More or like how God of 11th hour visited I and my family when we felt like, oh, this is not forthcoming anymore. Let us just move on with our life. Maybe God doesn't want to answer us, you know? So as humans, we always pray to God, asking God for prayer, midnight prayer, daylight prayer, asking God for one thing. And when we felt that, it's not forthcoming, let's move on, we never knew that God had something in box for us. So I'm not sure I shared this part of story when I moved to Canada, but if I didn't, let me share it today just to encourage you that if there are things in 2024 you expected from God but you didn't get them, don't give up. It is not over. As long as you're still breathing, as long as you still have air, free air to breathe, God can still do it as long as it is something that will benefit you. Because that's my prayers every time, that God, whatever I'm asking for, if it is something that will bring shame to me or that I will regret or that will take my life, even when I was looking for the fruit of womb, I said, God, if giving me a child will take my life, please, I prefer to stay how I am. But I'm grateful today. So the content I want to talk about was exactly today, 3 years ago, in the year 2022. I woke up, I moved on with my life. I said, oh, Canada doesn't want me. Canada is no longer giving me my permanent residence application approval. Then I have to move on with my life. Why did I say I have to move on with my life? I will give you guys a little background story on that, because first off, I applied for my permanent residency. When I say I am my family. Okay, we applied for our permanent residency from Nigeria. We were based in Nigeria and we applied, and the day we sent off our application, everything was on the 30th day of January 2020. And being a licensed public health inspector, and I have wide experience, over 10 years experience in the healthcare sector. So I had this mindset that, oh, my application will not take up to 3 months and I will get approval. But that didn't happen. 3 months gone and I didn't get any approval. I was like, okay, maybe a couple of months later. And COVID-19 struck in. COVID-19 came in, and that raised my expectations so much that I was like, oh, I'm in the healthcare sector, and they are looking for people in the healthcare sector to help in the combating of the COVID-19 virus and all that. And I was like, oh, now they are going to be approving my application ASAP. I started living my life that I am moving to Canada in the year 2020. Unfortunately, I would say God has better plans for me. It didn't happen and I was devastated. I gave up. I was like, okay, but I was still hopeful, to be fair. I was still hopeful. Okay, it didn't happen, maybe. And it didn't happen. I didn't even hear anything from my file. Whenever I give them a call, they always tell me everything is good, but no movement, nothing is happening on my file. And I was like, okay. And why I said when I moved on, I gave up, God of 11th hour came, was the fact that I was living my life in suspense of everything that matters to me. Like, I suspended everything and I was like, I couldn't even replace a spoon in my house. I felt like, what if I buy this spoon today, tomorrow they give me the PPR, that's the visa. What if I do this today? What if I do this? What if I do this? What if I invest my money? I couldn't even invest my money. What if I invest my money and this visa comes out? So how am I going to survive? What if I do this? As in, my life was on a pause. I couldn't buy anything. Mostly, why I said I moved on with my life, my home then, someone that has children who are growing up, my daughters were like 2, 3, let's say 2. They started writing on the walls, the marker, pencil, biro, everywhere was literally messed up. And as a content creator, a family content creator that does vlog in the house, it kind of, I'm ashamed of making content in the house because everywhere is messed up. And no matter how messed up it is, I don't want to show people a lot, you know. As much as I want to be real, you know, I don't want to show people things that will be an eyesore. However, on that fateful day, 1st January 2022, I took a decision. I said, Tina, you have to live your life. If Canada are not inviting you, if they don't want you, move on with your life. I moved on not knowing that God had another plans for me. So what I did was that I called people who painted my house, started buying things, renovated a lot of things that I should have done many years ago that I had to pause. And meanwhile, this journey to Canada started, I would say, in the year 2018, generally, when I was even, before I even got pregnant with my twin girls. So, and all these whole things put together, I started decorating my house, changing a lot of items, buying filming equipment, like as a content creator, started investing, getting place where I'll call my studio room and all that. Why this was going on the 3rd of February, same year, just call it a month apart after I took this decision, I got an email, passport request, sending your passport to, you know, visa, Canada visa officer. And I screamed. I was like, oh really, finally, so you guys remember me, so I'm moving to Canada. So the moral of this story is not about how I moved to Canada, it's about when I gave up. I told myself, oh, it's no longer happening, I'm no longer moving to Canada. Live on with your life, move on with your life. But God still visited me and my family at that point in time. So basically, are there things in 2024? Oh, maybe you expected your own Canada visa or US, UK, name it. There are lots of countries people are more migrating to. You're expecting them or you didn't get it in the year 2024. Do not give up. Perseverance is the key. Even if you're a Christian, in the Bible, you say, I will never let you go. Unless you bless me, I will never let you go. Unless you bless me. Keep persevering and keep praying that the heart desires of yours, those prayers that you are requesting from God, that may they be things that will bring you joy and not shame. Because I equally make that prayer. I say, God, anything that will come and take my life that I'm praying for, may that thing not come. If I'm praying to buy a car and that car will come and end my life, God, may I not have money to buy that particular car. If I'm praying to have a child and that child will come and take my life, may I not have that child. That was my prayer when I was even seeking for the fruit of womb. So if you believe that whatever comes to you are gifts from God, never give up, keep praying, and surely that God will answer you. God who visited me at the 11th hour, God who made me a mom of children, that's if you know my story. God who made me mom of children will visit you. Don't give up this year. But you have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort. You have to, like, I didn't sleep on not knowing what's going on with my file. I kept calling and they kept telling me, reassuring me that everything seems good. So I was very hopeful. And if there are things you need to do on your own, and it must not be visa, it could be anything. Like, I kind of waited for the fruit of womb for many years. I put in the work. The work I put in was to pray to God. I took Agbo medicine and all those traditional medicine. It didn't work. The extra effort that I did was to go for IVF. And today, I'm a blessed mom of 3 children from IVF because I didn't just fold my hands and expect miracle. You have to still work without faith or faith without work. it's not productive. So I put in the work and God blessed me. So my brothers and sisters, I don't know if this makes sense to you and you feel like it's something worth encouraging, or you feel encouraged or motivated by the few words I've just put out here, or the story I've shared. Please share so that others can see. Put on a comment. Merry New Year, Merry festive season, Merry Christmas is in the past. Happy New Year, Happy 2025. I pray that this year that God will visit us financially. For those who are looking for financial breakthrough, like including me, may we be visited by finance. Those who are looking for a job, God visit us. Those who are looking to buy houses, God visit us. Those who are looking for the fruit of womb, God visit you people. And those who are looking for life partner or your visa to Canada or any country, I pray that God visit all of you, all of us, all with our good heart desires. And at the end, all glory, honor, adorations, praises, magnifications will be unto God, who is the King and the Lord of all universe. Thank you so much, guys, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.